afternoon. Today I'll be presenting Grigori Rasputin and how he affected the Russian Revolution. Grigori Rasputin was born in around 1871 on December 30th. It's not exactly known when he was born. He was said to be a very mystical peasant. He was said to be able to heal people with just his presence or them touching them. And the royal family caught wind of this because their princess, I believe, she was a hemophiliac. So when she was cut, she would never stop bleeding. And when they heard of his powers, they brought him in, and he was able to not cure her hemophilia, but help it with his supposed hit. And the Tsar, he was very fond of him, so he was able to meet the Tsar in person. But a lot of people said that he was very scandalous, and the Tsar did not want to hear this, so he just disregarded that. Until one day they sent a report to the Tsar with everything he had done, and with this he expelled him from the royal family for only a few months. But then, because of the daughter, because she liked him so much, they brought him back. And after the Tsar went to go fight in the war, help in the war, he gained so much power that he was able to control much of the government. So basically, he was able to control the military. He was a very powerful political figure. And so in that, he really messed up the government, essentially. Like, for example, the military. With that, he really did control a lot of the country, so it wasn't very good. Until the day the Prince Yugoslav, something, I can't pronounce his name either. He did not very like much what he was doing, so one night he did invite him over to dinner, and he gave him poisoned food and wine. And as he noticed this, he got up and ran out into the courtyard. When the prince shot him once in the back, and he fell down. But then he got back up, and he started running again. Then he shot him 3 times again in the back. And then he still wasn't dead, he was still breathing. So then they carried him over to the Neva River and threw him into a hole in the ice covering the river. So he finally drowned of asphyxiation. He was not killed by the poison or the bullets. He drowned. Then his impact on the individual. His impact on the individual was basically that with the unstable government, people could not find great jobs. Maybe the prices were very high and things, so it was very hard for people to get things that they would normally get when the government was still stable. And the impact on society. So on the whole, the society, because the government was unstable, it caused, let's say, this society. They're impacted very much because of the prices, that the individual pretty much is the same as the society. And he, because the way he supported autocracy and the way he messed around with the government, they say that he is one of the main reasons that the Russian Revolution began, because of what he did. And my personal opinion on the guy is that he was a very perverted guy, and he was very deceptive. So I believe he wasn't a very good person.
And that's the